was a sign of the times, perhaps, that a Chelsea win would be seen as an upset. These are troubled times at the Bridge, and it doesn't get any easier as high-flying Brighton and Hove Albion pay them a visit tonight. A place in the last 16 of the Carabao Cup is on the line. Here come Albion, though, looking to make inroads themselves. Buonanotte. Back it comes for Lamptey. Believer. Now Dahoud. Out to Matoma. He's had a scintillating start to the campaign, and look at the turn of pace from him. Gets himself to the byline. And Chelsea survive. Got an early warning. Just darts beyond Cucurella. Drags it to the line across there. Different challenge now for Roberto De Zerbi, with European football on the menu as well, having to manage his squad. Oh, it's a terrible mistake from Sanchez, and João Pedro lifts it over the top. What a let-off for Robert Sanchez, the former Brighton goalkeeper, gifting his old club a golden opportunity to score, and João Pedro failed to score. Well, it's the biggest moment of the match so far. Well, he spent 5 years at Tottenham, of course. Mauricio Pochettino led them to the Champions League final, also led Spurs to the League Cup final in 2015. And how he would love a good cup run here with Chelsea as Nicholas Jackson powers his way through. Believer's challenge. Madsen, and it's into the hands of Verbruggen, and some of the Chelsea fans hoping that they might get a penalty. It's Believer who tussles with him, but Chelsea fans appealing more in hope than expectation of getting a penalty, I think. Buonanotte in a foot race with Chilwell, who manages to guide it back to Sanchez. One of the more senior players in the Chelsea dressing room now, Ben Chilwell, named vice-captain this season, but Chelsea caught out at the back, and Brighton are in, and Sanchez to the rescue to deny Ansu Fati. Had time to pick his spot. Sanchez touched inside for Caicedo from Jackson. Madsen gathered here by Jackson. Trying to nudge it wide there for Mudryk, but pounced on by Lamptey, and now Buonanotte takes over. Colwell in sharply. And it breaks kindly here for Mudryk. Can Chelsea find the opening goal just before half-time? They can't, because Cole Palmer has fired wide. Yeah, difficult to flick it in from there, especially with Igor Julio right on his shoulder as well. Here comes Chelsea. Madsen. Lovely ball through. Palmer. Jackson waiting! Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea! Well, they haven't had too much to celebrate around these parts this season. But Nicholas Jackson gets his second goal in Chelsea blue. Could that be the catalyst for more? Chelsea will be praying that it will be. Cole Palmer putting the ball on a plate for Nicholas Jackson. Just waits and tucks it into Jackson's path, who strokes it into the corner. Chelsea lead by a goal to nil early in the second half. Good control from Mudryk. Now Jackson will chase this one down. He's in for number 2. Huge save from Brighton. Here's Palmer. Maatsen. And the block is from Julio. But Nicholas Jackson didn't. And it all came from the tenacity of Mudryk. Ran kindly for Jackson. And Verbruggen made himself big, spread himself well. Managed to save it with his left foot. Goooaaalll feeding it inside for Caicedo. Lovely take from Palmer. Jackson! He's got another one! Nicholas Jackson will not be celebrating his second of the night. The flag is up, but it stays at 1-0 Chelsea. Lovely take there from Cole Palmer. João Pedro. Flipped over the top. Buonanotte. Welbeck. Estepinian. Teasing cross. Free header for March. Saved by Sanchez. Solid. Storming into the area, diving header, and Sanchez with the save. It's a good height for Sanchez, isn't it? So still time for Albion to take this to penalties. Igor Julio. Over the top it goes for Estepinian. Terrific first touch, the angle tight. And he's missed the target by some distance there. Brilliant the way he takes it down. Stolen by Chilwell. Taken down by Gilmore, was he? Well, Thomas Bennell says that was a fair challenge. Tarek Lamptey. Van Hecke. Lamptey once more. Steered in towards Welbeck. And there's João Pedro, who's blasted it over. A huge chance. Oh, the Albion fans applaud. The Chelsea fans booed because they felt there was a foul right at the start of this phase of play that allowed Albion to get down the other end of the field. Now Mauricio Pochettino wants to put some silverware in the cabinet. And Stamford Bridge rises to its feet. Chelsea finally have a win. It has been a miserable start, but tonight at least, Chelsea fans will leave the bridge with smiles on their faces. There have been too many glum ones up until this point. Nicholas Jackson with the only goal of the game. It wasn't pretty from either side, to be fair. But Jackson's goal proves to be the decisive one, and Chelsea book their place in the 4th round of this season's Carabao Cup.